hello, how are you doing? Well, a new week, and of course, we will continue this. We need to just get Alistair and Anora together first, and then complete the rest of the stuff so we can have allies in the Landsmeet. So, yeah, let's continue this. So let's see if he can say something else to us.
Hello again, friend. It looks as though you're no worse for wear after your stay in Fort Draken.
What are your plans now? Oh, I was hoping to learn a bit more about the Grey Wardens. The other two we already been through. Although, could you tell me about the world again? Let's go for that one.
It's located just off the Market District in the northern alley past the Nord Noble Tavern. The code I gave you should let you inside easily enough. Inside you can take your pick of whatever equipment remains. It is the stockpile the Wardens have kept for centuries. Well, I'd be happy to tell you what I know, but it seems to me that you've picked the important. Be firm in your beliefs, protect people from their own.
Okay, wait a second.
Hello again, friend. It looks as though you're no worse for wear. When I'm well enough, I'm going to continue my journey toward Ostagar. Hopefully I'll be able to trace the heart of the Blight and where the Archdemon itself abides. If we want to defeat this Archdemon, we need to know where it is and how soon it might strike.
You're going alone. Should I go with you?
If there were more of us, I would agree. But as it is, I don't think we can deprive all the armies you've gathered of a commander.
Okay, I need to go.
Good luck to you, then. We will have to talk again when the Landsmeet is more settled.
Good.
So I'm guessing someone told Anora I was planning to steal her throne. She has a nasty glare. Did anyone mention this wasn't my idea? I think she's a great queen. As far as I'm concerned, she's welcome to it.
I think you'll be a great king, Alistair. You still don't want to be king? Do you think you could back out?
Really? Whatever will give you that idea?
You have a kind heart and a strong sense of justice. Ten blood will tell your rise to the occasion. You'd look snappy with a crown. Pride makes men incredibly attractive.
Well, it's nice that you think so. What do you think I should do? Go ahead and be king, just to let it happen?
I think you should marry Anora. You aren't king yet, Alistair. Do you really have a choice? You should do what you want to do. We could run off together instead. First.
Marry her? As in marriage, as in be her husband? You've spoken to her about this? You did, didn't you? Why would you do that? What about us?
There is no us. This is a political arrangement, nothing more. It doesn't have to change anything. I know, but this is important. I can turn her down if you prefer.
I understand, but I still don't care. I don't want anyone else, even just for show.
Then I'll tell her no deal. Stop being a child. This is your duty. This is about more than us, Alistair. Please just hear me out. No.
I can't turn left without someone telling me something like that today. Ah, why do you think I should do this then? Tell me.
Persuade. I think this is the best compromise for peace. She can rule while you lead is perfect. It's the smart move, and I think you know that too. You'll do it because I tell you to. Perhaps I will tell her no then. Smart move.
Maybe you're right. I hate it when you're right. Go ahead then. Tell her I'll do it if it comes to that. Now excuse me while I go have a small heart attack somewhere. No big deal, right?
You need to tell her no. To tell him no. And I just gave everyone his gifts. So yeah, I'm screwed. So sorry. But where are you? Answer. He kind of loves us.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
And go
Oh,
away.
thank you. That's very nice.
There we go.
Well, have you spoken to my lucky betrothed yet? Or will we be reduced to passing notes?
He's agreed to your terms. I still need to speak to him. I don't think this is going to happen.
He has? I wasn't expecting that, to tell you the truth. To marry Kaelin's brother. Well, I suppose stranger things have happened. If it will truly help matters... And what of you, Warden? What will become of you once I am married?
What do you mean? I am not part of this. Alistair can make up his own mind. What do you mean?
Kaelin had his women. He was thoughtful enough to keep them discreet. But I always knew. Am I to have yet another husband whose eyes lie elsewhere? If so, I would appreciate knowing now.
What difference does it make? Owen don't be in the picture. I'm not going anywhere. Ask him yourself.
Good. I hope Alistair knows this as well. Is this it then? I agree to marry Alistair to retain my throne, and in exchange I give you my support. If not, then tell me now.
Marry Alistair and you have my support. I think that's gonna happen.
Done. So, we have a deal, Warden. I trust you'll keep your end of the bargain. Now, I suppose, comes the task of dealing with my father. That will be no small feat, of course, but I am certain you already know this. I imagine you have much to do. Is there anything else you needed from me?
Do you need anything? I have some questions. No, I should go.
No. And while I know your concern is hardly disinterested, still, thank you. I have spoken with Alistair. Perhaps this mad betrothal won't be quite the curse it first seemed.
My lady, she will be forever grateful, Warden.
There we go. Let me talk to Alistair. If I can get him to come to sense.
I haven't been here in a while. They've changed the dining room. Ask away.
Some
Of
questions.
course.
Never mind. Okay. And then
Warden, let me know if there's any assistance I can give you. We have much to do and little time.
I think I've persuaded Alistair and Honora to marry.
My hearing must be going. I could swear you just said that Alistair and Honora agreed to marry.
You don't sound pleased. You did want me to get Honora on our side, didn't you? The Reds might have been involved.
Of course, but I hardly imagined that you could convince her so readily. I am impressed. This alliance can only help us. Well done, my friend.
I should go.
We need to do all that we can in the few days left to us before the lands meet.
Come on. There we go. So we just let them. Oh, can't open the door, woman. Why are you closing the door? Come, Shale, do you have something to say?
Everything in here appears to be breakable. It seems most impractical.
Have some questions?
It doesn't have bed on.
Now it's kind of weird because I have Severin, Liliana. Ugh. Let's go.
You know, I could get to like this. The last time I came to Denerim, I stayed at an inn so filthy the bed bugs had fleas. Your wish?
Let's get some questions.
Can I respond in poetry? No? How's that?
Care to tell me about your last mission now?
Yes, I suppose it is time. You have been a good friend to me after all. There is no reason to be silent. There is a reason I accepted this mission in Ferelden, far away from home, and it had nothing to do with any thought that I might leave the Crows. Meeting you, after all, was quite an accident. My last mission before this one did not end well.
In this a story or a confession? Is this a story or a confession? What happened? It failed or something else? What happened?
You must realize that until that day I was cocky and arrogant. I was the best crow in Antiva, I believed, and I bragged of my conquests often, both as an assassin and lover.
You were more cocky and arrogant? And how have you changed? And then what?
Indeed. I was often told I was insufferable, right before I ended up in bed with someone. Such is how it was. One of the crow masters grew tired of my boasting. My bid for an incredibly difficult mark was accepted, much to my surprise. A wealthy merchant with many guards and completely silent. Taliesin agreed to be part of my team, as well as an elven lass named Rina. She was a marvel. Tough, smooth, wicked. Eyes that gleamed like justice. Everything I thought I desired.
Oh. I sense a tragic ending, and you fell in love.
Rina was special. I had closed off my heart, I thought. But she touched something within me. It frightened me. When Taliesin revealed to me that Rina had accepted a bribe from the merchant, told him of our plan, I readily agreed that she needed to pay the price and allowed Taliesin to kill her. Rina begged me not to. On her knees, with tears in her eyes, she told me that she loved me and had not betrayed us. I laughed in her face and said that even if it were true, I didn't care.
That was utterly cruel. But that wasn't true. And you killed her? That wasn't true.
I convinced myself it was. Taliesin cut her throat, and I watched her bleed as she stared up at me. I spat on her for betraying the crows. When Taliesin and I finally assassinated the merchant, we found the true source of his information. Rina had not betrayed us, after all.
I'm so sorry. You've said it yourself that if theft happens, you had no way of knowing that.
I wanted to tell the crows what we had done, our mistake. Taliesin convinced me not to. He said it would be a foolish waste. So we reported that Rina had died in the attempt. We needn't have bothered. The crows knew what we had done. The master who disliked me told me so to my face. He said the crows knew, and they didn't care. And one day, my turn would come.
One day you will. Why would he do that? So you feel guilty? I don't know what to say. Why will he do that?
To rub it in my face, perhaps. That I was nothing. That she was nothing. You once asked why I wanted to leave the crows. In truth, what I wanted was to die. What better way than to throw myself at one of the fabled Grey Wardens? And then, this happened. And here I am.
This is awful, Zevram. I'm so sorry. Did you still want to die? Did you tell me? Why did you tell me this? Hmm. Why did you tell me this?
You have been a friend to me, and more, far more than I deserve. Whatever it is I sought by leaving Antiva, I think I have found it. I owe you a great deal.
You owe me nothing. You bet your ass you do. I'm glad to have you with me. I think I'm getting nauseous.
Let us return to your mission, shall we? Suddenly, I do not feel like standing about. You know, I could get to like this. The last time I came to Denerim, Your wish?
Can I ask him some questions?
Can I respond in poetry? No?
Just move on. The other one?
You know, I could... Your wish? Again? I'm game.
I want you to leave. We need to end this. Never mind. About Liviana.
This is a nice change from having to sleep in the woods, isn't it? Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
What do you know of this place? We need to talk. I think you should go. Of course I am. But we should move on.
Denerim is Ferelden's most important city, yes? This is the seat of power, the jewel in the crown of the king. She is Ferelden's heart. Her walls are strong, but within them lies so much beauty, just like the country and the people.
Let's talk about something else.
Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
Oh, they say, of course I am. Viviana is kind of being... Let's talk to Ogren, if I can.
I got a moment's haste, sure.
I'd like to know more about you.
What about? All right.
Well, I think... Okay. Let's talk to Wayne. Come on, Wayne.
This is a nice estate, isn't it? What's on your mind?
And there's something...
I will answer to the...
Right now. Blue. Okay. Now we're going to have Shale. Okay.
Yes, indeed.
Here we go. So we have we have so many things to do. Come on.
As there is but one world, one life, one...
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
They are sinners.
Which one was? You let the children know the birth of fate. With time, perhaps the veteran will regain the senses of
who have given their love to false God.
There's nothing else here. There's nothing else about her.
So much to do. Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over him. Foul and corrupt.
How about them?
Good to see you again.
Yes.
Nothing? Okay. Let me check on this one.
I've my eye on you.
very well.
So we need to talk to different people. Just talk to this one.
Good job clearing those louts out.
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
Okay, nothing. Yeah. How about you? Yeah, come back.
What can I get you, stranger?
Let me see what you have. What you have? Okay, we need to talk to these two people.
Will you be attending the funeral? May I help you?
I was asked to give you this to you.
This is Ermenric's. Explain yourself. My brother would no more part with this ring than with his head.
He needs your help. You might ask Loghain. Imric asked you to pray for him.
I haven't heard from him in months. Where is he? What's happened?
He's in the dungeons of the Ard of Denri's state. He was captured whilst chasing a Malefica. I'm not sure. He wasn't very lucid. He was captured. In Denri's state.
A dungeon? What? No. I will go to him at once. Someone will answer for this. You're Bryce Cousland's youngest, are you not? I thought I recognized you. Take this. It's been in my family for generations. Let it be a sign of the friendship between High Ever and Waking Sea. Let me know if you want some of my bowmen when you take back your Ternier as well.
You gave her a music assignment and told her about his imprisonment. She wrote you an amulet.
You'll have to excuse me. I'm engaged at present.
You can do whatever you want about this.
Whoever you are, Wait. I know you. Poor Oswin obviously didn't recognize you. He described you in great detail, but never mentioned you were a Cousland. I owe you his life.
Who are you? So how much is worth to you? I will leave no man to suffer at Erhaus' hands.
When I saw my poor boy's legs, I only wish House still lived that I might tear him apart myself. I would bring troops against his son. But Oswin tells me Thomas had no part in his father's depravity. Is there anything you would ask as a reward for saving Oswin?
I was thinking call Hardcoin. All I want is for you to speak out against Loghain. No, I need no thanks for simple compassion.
Thank you again. Know that I will stand behind you at the Landsmeet with all the support I can muster. In fact, I'm taking my supper today with Ban Reginalda of the White River Benorn. I'll speak with her about this at once.
Oh, thank you. Oh.
Have you heard the news about Howe? Everyone in the city has. Ryland must be pleased.
That half-blood is as cold as the mountains. Did they not serve together in the war?
Oh, I can...
Yes, warehouse. Have a vault. It's the vault.
As you say.
Of course. This is the Grey Warden's vault.
It
will be done.
The map of Underfells.
Of course. It will be done.
Duncan's shield. Over.
Of course.
I don't know if that is a gift. If that is a gift, Alistair will be very pleased. I think it's a gift. Let me just check that. Yeah, it's a gift. Yeah, Alistair would be so pleased. What else we should do? Investigate the unrest in the image. Landsmith. Deliver the letters of conscription. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I will get some things at the alienage because it is what it is.
Lineage is a festering sore full of parasites, and that's on a good day.
I need to pick up something, so okay, I'm so sorry for that. Oh, this is the last one.
We are grateful. The compact is renewed.
We need to return to them, the guys. But
What do you need?
I have a letter from you from the Stone Regulars.
I suppose a noble death fighting the blighted wretches is better than basking in this squalor. They'd better be paying well.
There is another one. So these two. So we can go back and get the rewards we want.
I've never been in an alienage. Life must be hard here.
You think you can buy us? You think we're so far beneath you, we'll just take whatever you give? Someone's coming.
It's you. Come in. I didn't thank you before, did I?
I wish I could give you something. Everything I owned was lost to looters after the Purge. Not that I had anything valuable to begin with.
Can you tell me what's going on here?
It's a plague, so they say. I've seen a few sick people since I've been back, but I don't know how bad it really is.
There are mages from Deventer here helping to treat it. There's something odd going on, though. My cousin Shiani could tell you more. You can't miss her. Just look for the angriest woman in the alienage.
Why hasn't the alienage been closed off? Does this magical treatment work? The Chantry allowed affording magic here?
Between the Civil War and Ostagar, the city doesn't have enough soldiers left to seal the alienage. And only elves and refugees have gotten sick. I'm sure that if anyone important gets the plague, the alienage will burn.
I guess the plague's been pretty bad. I've seen a few sick people myself, but by the time I got here, it seemed to be under control. There are mages from Tevinter here helping to treat it. But there's something odd going on, though. My cousin Shiani could tell you more. You can't miss her. Just look for the angriest woman in the alienage.
I don't know. You can only find out for certain if it doesn't work. And no one wants to put it to a serious test. I guess so. I'd expect Templars here otherwise.
Okay, I should go.
I know you've already done a lot for me, but I have to ask. Could you talk to Shiani? Please. I don't know what's going on here, but I know she's in over her head.
I'll see what I can do. I don't have time.
Really? I don't know what to say. Thank you. Make her bless you.
Okay. Okay.
Thanks for running those thugs off. I thought they were gonna kill me.
Are you alright? What was that about? What are you doing here? You're lucky they didn't kill you. What was that?
I knew I shouldn't have cut through here. Bloody knife ears.
Okay.
Spare a silver for a war veteran?
Get a silver. This can get you a hot meal. Where do you get injured, soldier? I gave 1 sovereign. Hope this will get you off the street. I'm sorry for that.
Ostagar. Darkspawn took off half my foot.
Give it 1 silver.
Oh, you're too kind, sir. Andraste's blessings to you.
Of course.
That is the Tree of People, I believe. The Venadal. As you say.
Okay. You find and activated a full mythical site of power. Return to Nature's Collector for your reward.
I've got children at home. I can't wait out here for another day.
So go home. The best thing you can do for your children is not trust these charlatans.
Everyone remain calm. We will help as many as we can today, so long as we can do this in an orderly fashion.
Oh, you're helping us, are you, Shem? Like Valendrian and my Uncle Syrian, you helped them, didn't you? Helped them never to be seen again.
We've explained this to you before, girl. More whining will not persuade us to let you into the quarantine to carry plague back out to the alienage.
Quit trying to get us all killed, Shiani. Some of us have still got things to live for.
If this spell of theirs works, why are half the people they quarantine perfectly healthy?
Welcome to our world. Welcome to our world. People in quarantine perfectly healthy. Yeah. What's going on? There is a plague here? I heard there was trouble. Can I help?
What's wrong, Shem? Did you get bored and decide to come watch the elves die of plague? Wait. Sora's told me about you. You're the one who freed him from the dungeons. These foreigners say they're here to help with our outbreak of plague. Funny thing, though, all the people they help disappear.
That's not true, and you know it, Shiani. Both my sisters got the Tevinter spell cast on them, and they're fine.
Where's your niece, then? And my Uncle Syrian? And Valendrian?
Slow down. And just tell me what's happening here. If there is a plague, why are the people on the streets? There's magic being used? Does the Chandra know where this plague came from?
From the Blight. That's what they say, anyway. People started getting it after the refugees showed up from Ostagar, so I guess that makes sense. These men from Tevinter say their magic will prevent people from catching it. But it doesn't work if you're already ill. So they set up a quarantine. But many of the ones they quarantine aren't sick. One of them was our Hiren, Valendrian. And I don't know what we're going to do if we don't get him back.
I think I'll go take a look inside that hospice. Does the guard know all of this? I'll try talking to the healers. What's a Hiren?
He's the elder, the person who guides us. Maybe that doesn't mean anything to you, but it's important to us.
It's a quarantine. I can't have visitors. We can. Does the guard know?
They have to know about it. The Hiren complained, and so did I. They just don't care, or something worse.
Let me just.
Why not? The Tevinter magic is supposed to protect us from the plague. So why can't one of us go in and see Valendrian?
I'll try talking to the healers.
You can try. Those guards mean business.
You should notice.
Mama never came back from Iever. What's taking her so long?
City map. Transition. Still auto. Let's talk to him.
Is someone there? Maker's blessing to you, child. Be not afraid. I still have some sight to see you by.
Who are you? What happened to your eyes? I have other matters to attend to.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am Sir Otto. I am a Templar. I lost my sight in a battle with a powerful Maleficar. He called flame from the air and burned my face. The scars have healed, but my sight will never recover.
Enough of small talk. Can I help you? I'm sorry. That was a little too much information.
Don't be. Many of my brethren died in that battle.
What's the Templar doing here?
We'd heard rumors that there's an enclave of Maleficarum hidden in the alienage.
What did they send you instead of someone more healthy? What are you in conditions to fight Maleficarum? Have you found anything?
I have found no evidence of Maleficarum in the alienage. However, there is something else. This place, it's scarred like me. When I came here, I immediately could feel an air of hopelessness, despair. But over time, I felt the wrongness runs far deeper than that.
What do you mean? You don't sound very certain.
I don't know. But the feeling of wrongness never wanes. And so I attempt to puzzle it out. I don't suppose I could impose upon you.
I'll gladly help. What do you want? I'm busy right now.
It took patience, but some elves opened up to me, and I've heard their sad tales. But I found no real evidence to support my fears. Ears alone have done all they can. I was hoping you could be my eyes. Look around the alienage for anything out of the ordinary.
What should I look for? Any idea where I should start my search? Any reward for helping? I'm busy now.
None. I thank you for humoring me on this. If I am wrong, I will rightly feel the fool. You seem capable. I have hope that you will find what I seek. Make her watch over you, child.
Something wicked.
I ask you to stand back. Some of these people are carrying the plague. The alienage is not safe for visitors.
Is there somewhere I can help? Aren't you afraid of getting the plague? I want to see inside the quarantine. Can I see Valerian? I want to see inside him.
I'm afraid that is not possible.
Oh, can I see Valerian?
Who?
Is that one of the patients in quarantine? You cannot enter there.
What school of magic does this spell belong to? Our circle knows of none which fully prevents plagues.
You will have to excuse us, but we are not authorized to share the secrets of our circle with outsiders. For your own safety, we must ask you to leave now. You have already been told to leave. Please do not waste any more of our time.
Let's see. He says something.
I'm sorry, but we're closed. There are a few places in the market district that can probably serve you.
What's going on? What are the Vinters here? I'm only looking for information.
They came to treat the Blight Plague. You did know about the plague, didn't you?
How bad is the plague? Sorry, how bad is this plague? Why would the Vinters care about the plague in Ferelden? What kind of treatment do these Vinters have?
How bad is it? Do catastrophes come in different sizes? One day, your child comes home with a cough. The next day, she's fevered, seeing things, hearing voices. And the day after that, she's dead, and it's your husband coughing. All you can hope is that when the last person in your house takes sick, you'll open a window, so the smell will bring someone to take your bodies out for burial. Is that bad enough for you?
I'm sorry. Have you lost family to the plague?
Everyone here is family, human.
What kind of...
It's magic. I suppose in the Imperium they use magic to boil water and cross a street. The Chantry sent a Templar to watch them the first day. If the Chantry says it's safe, it must be. It's supposed to keep you from getting sick. If you're already ill, though, well, they take you into quarantine.
Does the magic work? How long are people quarantined? Where are they quarantined? Where are the people? Oh. What are they quarantined people?
No one who's gone in has come out again. Could be they die in there. Could be they've recovered and just can't come back yet.
I can't imagine that it does. Although the mages of the Imperium are renowned for their skill, there are no spells I know of that can do such a thing.
I don't know. Either you don't get the plague because you got their magic put on you, or you don't get it because you just got lucky. But it can't hurt, right? In the hospice on the corner. Don't think they'll let you in, though. It wouldn't be much of a quarantine if people just come and go there.
I'll go.
Good day.
Something else?
As I said, the shop is closed. You'll have to go somewhere else.
I'm looking for information.
I'm sorry. You'll have to look somewhere else. Excuse me.
Okay, thank you. You're so nice.
Very well.
Is there something else you wanted?
Is there another way into the house?
There's a side entrance in the alley. It's got only one guard.
I'll keep that in mind. I'll check it out. How is that any better?
Right, well, goodbye then.
Okay, let's have... okay.
The house has eyes. You're not one of the bad men, are you? I just want to make Grandma happy.
Bad man? Who's your grandmother? You don't seem quite right in the head, lady. I'm just going to leave.
The housemen. They came the night of shouting. All of us orphans were in there. Then the blood. Oh, the blood. Still bleeding. Poor animals. Poor us.
Are you talking about the riots? What about the animals? Who's your grandmother? Is there anything I can do to help? I'm just going to leave.
No, sir. No, sir, indeed. Don't go into the orphanage. The bad men will take you too.
Oh, okay. This pool of blood is still damp. Besides the coppery smell of blood, you also pick up the faint scent of bad eggs.
Oh, it's good to see you again, friend. You were so generous to me before, and these are other veterans.
I'm an orphan.
Oh, and an orphan. Please, my lady, can you spare some coin?
He had a few syllables for each of you. Are you really a veteran? Here's your chance to a better life. I don't seem to have any coin on me.
I am insulted. A veteran campaigner am I. And Oli is as bereft of parents as anyone's ever been.
My mom is especially dead.
No need to mention that, Oli. Will you help us? Thank you, sir.
You are too good to us.
This is a corpse of a rabid dog. It looks like he was cool. Okay. With a Skeward, maybe, with a spear. Nobody has cleaned up the body, and it appears to have been dead for some time. We'll go in and talk to Otto. I'm going to get the reward. Here we go. Market. It's taking a long time. Come on, you can do it. Come on, I know you can do it. There it is. What is that? I love these cats. I have no idea about the cats. Okay. We need to get here. The regulars.
The irregulars thank you.
Okay, and something else. There we go. Change of leadership. I wanted to know exactly this.
Dwarven crafts. Find Dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
A little something extra. For friendship.
Thank you. Let me check something else. No. Okay. So, is there anything else?
As there is with one word, one life.
There we go.
Ah, Warden, we finally meet. I know why you're here. Talran sent you. My own son wants me dead. And I suppose I should be proud that I bred in him such ambition.
Ready your weapon, Vernon. Why would he want you dead? I can be persuaded. To walk away.
He is an ambitious child. Hungry for the guild to be the way it was in his grandfather's day. a violent band bolstered by secret funding from the nobility. He disagrees with my belief that we can make our way without such backroom dealing. We can, instead, work with honor and integrity.
I happen to agree with you.
I appreciate you saying that, Warden. It's good to know that my beliefs are shared by someone of your station. I have wrestled with my own emotions about my son for some time, in fear that I may have to turn a blade on him myself. But I cannot bring myself to do it. Kill my own son, even if it's what's best for my men.
I could take care of him for you. I don't want to be involved in this.
I ache even discussing this, but Tauren has killed his opponents and bullied my men. It has to stop. Challenge him to a duel and defeat him. Return to one of our posts, and I will reward you.
Consider it done. I don't want to be involved in this.
As much as I appreciate your help, I cannot see you after the deed is done. Despite everything, you will still be the one who killed my son. Last I heard, he was headed toward Lothering. You should find him there. Come, men. Evil thoughts make me thirsty for ale.
Well, I will leave this game here. We have several things to do, actually. So next time we will start with this mission that we just accepted. Then we go into the alienage to help save Otto, and probably another video there will be the actual hospice in the alienage. So thank you so much for tuning in, and see you next time.